Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people from this beautiful land. I love you, and I'm in love with you. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. We know the truth now. Respect my kicks, roll the corn. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Put the corn in the chat. The red line of Kevin, what up? Flower Goddess, how you doing? Put the corn in the chat. Put the corn in the chat. Love you, I'm in love with you. Tony P, what up? Atara, roll the corn. Gift, roll the corn. JWI, Sweetness in the Rock. Arkansas, Lil Rock, roll the corn. Lorello, respect my kicks. We know the truth now. Derek Merritt, follow me, roll the corn. Engine that could, we know the truth now. Hit the like button, hit the share button, put where you're from, put the corn in the chat. Let me share the live, let me share the live. Roll the corn. Royal Lee, roll the corn. Akira, Short Hog, Miss Carter. Everybody follow everybody. Trina White 9, roll the corn. Virginia Beach, Latoria Corn, Ararat Asher. That's a fire name right there. You exactly right. We know the truth now. Hit the like button, hit the share button, bow my head to my people. I love y'all, I'm in love with you. Today, I'm gonna go a little deeper in what I've been talking about these tribes and all of these different tribes on the land, because America has a long history, people. See, what we don't understand is America has thousands and thousands and thousands of years of history that was written, and other people took our history, acting like it's their history on a foreign land, right? 205 Bama boy, what up, kinfolk? They're acting like these things happened on their land because our people ended up landing on their land, and they act like all of the things happened on their land. Now, let me explain something. A lot of people say the Bible is fake, right? These are made up stories, and made up people, and made up places, and all of that. But to be honest with you, that's our history. How can we say these other people don't have a history and they write a book like that? Nah, you can't write no book like that if you ain't got no history. It's impossible. It don't even make logical sense, right? It don't make sense. If these people don't have a history, they cannot write an elaborate book like that. So this book is coming from a history of somebody on the planet with some type of ancestors that they wrote about and used the things that their ancestors were using. It was just taken and used against the original people it was written for. You get it? You take the information from the people, you give it back to them, re-whipped, and you try to empower and you try to rule over them with their own information. Right? You acting like all the people in these biblical books come from your bloodline, but really, you talking about us the whole time. Because as I keep getting deeper and deeper into this research, all this stuff seems like it comes from here. And the stories were taken around the world. And when the stories went around the world, these other cultures took it and understood where it come from and who were the people. And they weaponized it against us, right? That's what I'm seeing. Now, I don't know what nobody else see, but I do deep research and I'm starting to see that their story is our story. Because yesterday I showed y'all the different tribes that was on the ships leaving here, and they were the tribes of these tribes. Now let's look a little deeper, right? Now I showed y'all about the Star of David on the Mayan artifact. The Star of David on the Mayan artifact. Now I had to go deeper into that because I kept feeling a certain type of way that I didn't go deep enough into this, and I didn't understand. I didn't let the people understand it enough to understand what I'm trying to say. So Mayan with a Star of David artifact on his headdress or ear, right? Now I get to looking a little deeper. Now, as I told y'all, that Mayan artifact, those people were called the tribe of Issachar, right? Remember I told y'all that? Now, if they're wearing that and they come from the tribe of Issachar, the family of Issachar, Indian, is their ancestor. Issachar, King David, Indians, ancestors. So now you gotta go a little deeper to understand where is the connection. Where is the connection with King David, the tribe of Issachar? Then you get to looking in the books and you find it. Let's keep looking. Then I get to studying a little deeper, right? And you run across stuff like this. Roll the coin. The tribe of Issachar, 87,000 mighty men by King David's reign. Tola, like I told y'all yesterday. The chapter Tula is named after Tola, the descendants of heads of the family, brave soldiers and leaders. Issachar got something to do with King David's reign. That's fire. It's fire. That's fire. Now, you see the connection is why they are wearing the King David sign. Let me start over. Because I want y'all to understand what I'm trying to show y'all. Roll the coin. Now, Mayans wearing the King David symbol on artifacts, which we all know came from the upside down triangle, means water. The triangle like this means fire or volcano. It's talking about the elements of nature. Water down, volcano up, wind, earth. That's what this is. Roll the coin. Now let me show y'all this again with the Mayans. Let me find that artifact. Hold on. Roll the coin. Let me show y'all this again. I know I got the artifact. Hold on. Now here we go again. The Star of David at Copan, Honduras. The Star of David at Copan, Honduras in America. Now we can see the Mayans had this Star of David, right? Copan, Honduras, Star of David, right there. Right there. Now, let's go back to the Mayan artifact with it on the headdress. Because I got to show it to you. Star of David on the Mayan headdress, the ear part, right there. Now, if the Star of David is Israel or Hebrew, why are the Mayans wearing it? If they're not a tribe of the Hebrews. They are, people. They are. Now, it says the Mexican tribe is Issachar in the book. Right? Right here. Issachar, Mexicans. Melanated Mexicans. Before them Spanish people came, the tribe of Issachar, Mexicans. Special ancestors, Indians. Now, when I go look at the tribe of Issachar in the Bible, they were connected to King David. Facts. Issachar. Mighty men by King David's reign. Tola is Tula. Tola is the son of Issachar. They named the city after the son of Issachar. They named the city after the son of Issachar, which is Tula or Tola. It means the same thing. Here you go right here. Here go the one in Arkansas. Here go the one in Arkansas. Tula, Tola, roll the coin. And here go the one in Mexico. Right here. That's fire. This was out there at Tula, the Atlantean. That's fire. That's fire. That's fire. They go to handbag. That's fire. They go to handbag. They go to handbag of the Mayan. Then they get it across the seas of Dagon. This is the Atlantean. These are the Atlantean people. Toltec come from Tola, the son of Issachar. The name Toltec comes from Tola, the son of Issachar, which is the son of one of the beginners of one of the tribes of Israel. That's a fact. And it can't be debunked. It can't be debunked. Now let's keep going. That's fire. Let's keep going. Now, Copan, Honduras. A 6-pointed star motif, the Star of David hexagon, Copan, Honduras, with the Maya culture. All this stuff go together, people. All that tribe of Israel and the Mayans and the Mississippians and the Iroquois and all this stuff is in the Bible. I'm finna show it to you. They talk about us. That whole damn story about us. I'm finna show it to you. Now, Hebrews, Venus, the sun, celestial navigation. See, they try to tell y'all that astrology don't go along with the teachings of the original Hebrew. They are lie. They came with religion. We use nature as the original people. They turned it into religious rites when it was nature's rights in the first place. Now I get it. I get it all now. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Here go the Star of David in Honduras. I'm going to show y'all this stuff really exists. It really exists, people. Look. Let's keep going. The tribe of Issachar was crucial in establishing David's reign. Now I get it. I get it now, you hunter-gatherers. Y'all talking about the Mayans in the Bible. The tribe of Issachar is the Mayans in the Bible. Facts. David is some type of Tamari leader. The tribe of Issachar was crucial in establishing David's reign. 87,000 valiant warriors, 200 influential chiefs. Chiefs to Hebron. Chiefs to Hebron. Chiefs, huh? Israelites with chiefs, huh? Yeah. Y'all got our story from somewhere and turned it into that book. Roll the coin, because I thought they was. Let's keep going. Known for wisdom, insight, understood the times, David, providing both military power and the counsel of solidify united Israel. David and the Issachar tribe, and the Issachar tribe is wearing the Star of David, who is over the army of the Issachar. That's fire. And the Mayans wearing it right on their damn headdresses on the temple is everywhere. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. David's rise, when David was taken over from Saul. The tribe of Issachar demonstrated loyalty, with 200 of their leaders arriving at Hebron with all of their kinsmen at their command. Issachar provided essential political and strategic wisdom for the new monarchy. But let's start right here. David was taken over from Saul. Saul, people. Saul is the tribe of Benjamin, I think. Let me make sure I'm right, because I got to teach it right. Saul is the tribe of Benjamin, I think. Let's go check to make sure that's correct before I move on. Yes, Saul is the first king of Israel, born in the tribe of Benjamin. Now, if Saul takes over David, Saul got to be on the land too. Issachar on the land, David on Tamari land. Where the fuck is Saul? See, that's why I do all this research. That's why I do this research, so when I see shit like this, I can decode it in my head before I even think about it. Let's keep going. Saul, fertile Jezreel Valley, agricultural prosperity during the time of David, a shift in loyalty, house of Saul to United Kingdom under David. House of Saul. Saul and David are into it as a tribe. Let's keep going. The first king of Israel was Saul, tribe of Benjamin. Saul, the tribe of Benjamin. Okay. Benjamin, tribe of Benjamin. Okay. Now, if these are the kings of Israel, they had to be buried somewhere, people. In Tamari, these old ancient tribe leaders were buried somewhere in the mounds. It makes perfect sense. In the mounds is where they were buried, elaborately. Now, if David was from here, he got a burial somewhere here. If Saul from here, he got a burial here. We got to find it. I already know what one of them is. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Saul. Now, before I show y'all where he at, let me show y'all something. King Saul and his army in the Bible used weapons, armor made of metal like bronze. Put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. My phone ringing. Give me a 2. Y'all hear me? We good? We good? Now, if King Saul took over King David's army, the Issachar tribe, King Saul had metal like bronze and copper alloy and likely some iron. King Saul's army had copper alloy, bronze. Let's start looking around. Whoa. What is this? Coming out the mounds. What is this coming out the mounds? Copper weapons. Copper weapons coming out the mounds. Copper breastplates with tribes coming out the mounds. Okay. These are the ancestors of the melanated American Indian. These are the ancestors of the melanated American Indian now. I'm telling you what I know. You come from a Hebrew bloodline of tribes of Israel. The real one over here. Now, King Saul, he had to be buried elaborately. When I searched all the mounds in America years ago, and guess what I run across? Guess what I run across, people? Copper breastplates of Hebrews. Copper breastplates of Hebrews. Now, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? See, you got to know the land. It's going to speak to you. Saul's Mound, Pinson Mounds, Tennessee. Saul's Mound is Pinson Mounds in Tennessee. There were women buried there with elaborate headdresses, with jewels. Men buried with beautiful headdresses and jewels at Pinson Mounds in Tennessee. These mounds are aligned with all the solstices and equinoxes. So if Issachar was somewhere in Mexico or north or the southwest, the tribe, they got into it with Saul's tribe from this area, back east. And it was a confrontation between Saul, the tribe of Benjamin, and David's army, the tribe of Issachar. Now, David, I ain't found it yet, but I'm going to find it. Because he buried over here somewhere in one of these mounds. Y'all took the bones out of there, acting like these stories don't really exist, but y'all put them names right on the mound just to play with us. Y'all playing with our intelligence. Roll the coin. I'm gonna find it. Don't worry about it. I just had to show y'all this is what I know off the top of my head, right? Now, Saul's Mound, they found elaborate things all in the mounds. Weapons, jewelry, headdresses, huge mounds all over Pinson, Tennessee. Let's keep going. Look. Now, let's get a little deeper. America. Damn. They riding cows and camels. We riding camels and cows, melanated Indians in the old books. Native inhabitants of America had camels, goats, and cattle. Y'all talking about us in the Bible. Roll the coin, ain't no camel over there. Y'all ain't have no camels over there like that. That shit come from here. Y'all talking about us with them goats and them damn camels and horses in the Bible, you hunter-gatherers. That's our story. Let's keep looking. Look at all that. Look at that. Look at that. Melanated Indians. Wearing white cloth over their head, looking religious. This is where y'all get this stuff from. You hunter-gatherers. You know, y'all ain't create nothing. I'm finna break the Middle East down like it don't even exist. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, Spain was the wealthiest and most powerful area of the world in the 1500s. Why? We know the truth now. Why was Spain broke as hell and in the 1500s, now they rich? You Moorish hunter-gatherers, y'all gonna stop trying to claim our claim to our ancestry, bro. You fucking Spanish, Moorish, Illuminati, boule ass niggas. Y'all gonna stop. Why y'all were poor, then y'all rich in the 1500s? Y'all got that gold from over here, you hunter-gatherers. Y'all got that gold from over here. And y'all steady try to claim our everything we done. The buildings, the gold. Well, let's look. Spain grew rich from gold and silver found conquering native civilizations in Mexico and South America. You po-ass Moors. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of you Moors acting like y'all done something worth a damn. Y'all been stealing and lying and hiding culture all y'all lives. You Spanish Moors. Y'all got rich from the gold from America and Mexico. Stop playing with me. Y'all ain't had nothing going on over there. The books I read, y'all was outside starving, asking the damn Roman Catholic priest to give y'all some bread. That's what I read in the book. Y'all wasn't no big dogs over there. Stop acting like y'all was just living in castles, balling. Soon as they took that shit over, y'all was out there begging at the gate. Hunter-gatherers. Don't make me pull the books up. Y'all was so big, why y'all begging the Roman Catholics for food? Why you ain't gonna grow none? Agriculturalists, building builders. Y'all ain't building on that shit. Y'all took over our old stuff that we built over there. Then y'all want to get on the internet with a white ass mama talking about the Moors built the buildings in Mississippi. I need to run across a debate with y'all in person. I need to debate with y'all in person. Look y'all in y'all eyes, bro. Y'all some lying pieces of shit. Roll the coin. Y'all lying. We don't care nothing about no goddamn what the government wrote in no treaties. We don't care nothing about no peace and war treaty and sun dry. We don't care nothing about all that. Go teach that shit to some more hunter-gatherers. I ain't going for it, bro. Y'all came with Coronado, bro. Y'all came with Spanish warlords. I got books saying Moors come with Spanish warlords and were doing their dirty work. Y'all some do boys, bro. Y'all are do boys. So if you around here acting like you a big dog, you a Moor, all that old Muslim, Moorish, you all some do boys. The Roman Catholic people made y'all come over here and unalive y'all own color people. You think I don't know the truth? You hunter-gatherers and want to get on the internet. We built the buildings. Look, we did this. Look at me wearing my little kufi. Fuck all this shit. Smack like I say smack the kufi off his head. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, this is an old map. This is an old map of the southeast of America. This is the Gulf of Mexico. I'm smacking kufis off heads, bro. All that alien and reptilian babies and I don't know nothing about that shit. Y'all go talk about them white folks' culture over there, bro. They ain't got shit to do with my ancestors building pyramids. We went out there trying to talk. We went out there talking about no reptilians and aliens and all this old goofball shit. We wasn't no goofies. The reptilians did it. Huh? Shut up. Roll the coin. Let's go back and look at the maps that these people made of America. Gulf of Mexico. What are these little dots right here? What are these little dots all over the land? Right there, 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 right there. What is all them dots? Put it in the chat. Them buildings. Them buildings, people, look. Them buildings. You see the tip of it like a cathedral? Let's blow it up. Them buildings. All over the rivers. Buildings right on the river. Look. Look at all them buildings. Before they even brought their ass over here good. Buildings already built. On the map. Look. Building, 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 building right there. Building right there. Let's keep looking. Building right there in the southeast. Building, building. All on the river systems. Who built that shit? Where the Moors at? This before they ass ever set up over here. Who built them buildings before y'all ever set up over here? We had already built buildings, hunter-gatherers. Don't be trying to claim no Mississippi buildings. Don't you dare get your Karen mama ass on the internet and tell my people that y'all built, or Moorish built the building. You red bone ass niggas. Y'all in Billy. It was already here. Look at that building. Look at that building. Look at that building. On the map. Buildings everywhere. Let's keep looking. Buildings all down through Louisiana, all in Mississippi, Alabama. Buildings on the river. Look. Look what else on the map. Big ass Indians. Big ass melanated Indians on the map with a crossbow that'll knock your top off. With a big ass crossbow, bigger than a Spaniard. The crossbow taller than a Spaniard. The crossbow 5 feet tall. Spaniard 4'2". Y'all ain't even bigger than the damn bow we had, and y'all built our country. Is you crazy? We roaming the land, looking down at these little ass Spaniards like, what are you doing, little cuz? Get your little musty ass up. Get your little musty ass back to Spain. What you doing? Back up. Look at him. Back up, cuz. Back up. What you doing? What your little musty ass doing? You little musty Moor? Move. We know y'all got some of our blood, but you still a musty ass little Moor. Go get your ass out there in that river and take a shower or bath, boy. Talking about you built the buildings, ain't even took no bath. How you built the buildings and ain't took no bath? What kind of musty ass architecture? All this shit count. All this world history count. These niggas count. These YT folk count. Everybody just count. Roll the coin. We have built stone. We are the stone builders. Not y'all. Stop capping. We named Ethiopia. We named Kush, nigga. We named Mizraim. We named Jerusalem. We named Assyria. You don't know this shit by now? All that shit is Tamari words. Acadia. We still got Acadia Indians in Louisiana, nigga. You just think we just out here just making this shit up? Let's keep going. Get your little musty ass back on the boat, cause we 6'4", and your ass 5'2" and musty. Let's keep going. Now, let's go to California. We got ancient stone masonry that was set on fire. That was set on fire because the bricks is all burnt up today. The bricks still burnt up where they set our towns on fire. Spanish set our towns on fire. Now, let's use common sense. Let's use common sense. Why would the Spanish set our towns on fire and then they come over here and build the buildings? Do that make any goddamn sense? Why would I burnt y'all town down, but I built up a castle right here? No, hunter-gatherer, that's foolish. That's the most dumbest ideology I ever heard in my life. Why would you burn our towns down and then build y'all big, beautiful brick monument on top? Y'all didn't burn it all down. Y'all lived in some of it, acting like y'all built it. You ain't finna burn no castle down and you homeless, nigga. If I'm homeless, why am I gonna burn a castle down? I'm on a foreign land with no home. I'm just finna burn it down and live in the woods. I'm finna go live up in there. It's common sense. Now when my family lived there for some centuries, I can say I founded it. I own it now. I killed the people that live here. I'm a murderer. And I live in their house. Now the spirits of the house is getting hunted. Now the house is hunted, the whole area hunted. Y'all unalive all the people. Do you get it now? Y'all was setting stuff on fire, and whatever y'all wanted to keep, y'all kept it. You set the crop fields on fire, you got all the gold, and you kept the other stuff. That's what warlords do, right? Take the women, pop a baby in them, burn the town up, unalive all the chiefs, live right there as a king of the man they just murdered. This is what they do. I know you got to know their culture, bro. You must know the hunter-gatherer's culture. Let's keep going. Y'all burnt this stuff down in California. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible that y'all burnt this stuff down. Let's keep going. Now, Spanish say they built this. Spanish say they built this out there in California. That is the Arch of Baal, hunter-gatherer. That's the Arch of Baal, hunter-gatherer. This ain't got nothing to do with no Spaniard. That's Hebrew buildings. The Arch of Baal, they told you Baal was evil because they took it and made it evil. But Baal is a master architect, a master agriculturalist. He's a master astrologer. That's what Baal really is. Baal ain't no devil. They turned it into the devil. They sacrificed animals to the gods, not us. We put fruit out there, vegetables. They out there cutting cows. It's two different cultures of them stealing your culture, turned into a barbaric culture. Why the hell we gonna cut a cow and the cow helped us plow the field? Don't put that culture with mine, bro. I gotta show this every time just to let people know, right? Because people think I just be talking shit. I gotta show you I gotta show you everything I'm telling you. I gotta show you everything I'm telling you. Now, let's go look around and show y'all that we weren't killing no cows. They come from them. They come from them hunter-gatherers. Yes, it do. We weren't doing no sacrifice and nothing in nature. Nothing in nature got killed under our watch. That's a fact. That's a fact. They killed nature. Acting like it's under the name of our people, the Canaanites, was sacrificing. No, y'all was sacrificing. Hunter-gatherers. Let me show y'all something. Let me find the receipt real quick before I go on. Y'all still doing that stuff today. Still doing it today. Look at this right here. Watch this. Do this look like we finna kill the cow? Do this look like we finna kill the cow? Where we killing him at? Look like we praising him. Look like we showing him some love. We ain't finna kill no cow for what? He finna plow the field. He the one finna make the crops. He finna plow all the field and make us eat good and a good harvest. We showing love to him. Hunter-gatherers cut his neck, roll the corn, because they don't understand it. It's not their culture. It's not their culture. Look at these cows. Bulls. When nobody finna get no killed, everybody was, look at that. Look at that. Where the slaughter at? What a sacrifice at? I don't see it. I see praise. All I see is praise. I don't see no slaughter. Hunter-gatherers talking about, if you're going to kill the red heifer, y'all see this y'all shit. Don't separate the two. Separate the two. We talking about nature. They want to kill nature to appease a god. It's two different things. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Now, Archibald. These are mound builder artifacts. Mound builder artifacts. Ancient, old. Even melanated people, bro. Y'all can stop. See, I got old receipts from 10 years ago. This stuff ain't even on the internet no more. This artifact is not on the internet nowhere. I've been had this for 10 years. They ain't gonna show you this, the afro on the damn, on the mound builder. They ain't gonna show you that. Acting like they Native Americans. Cap. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, this is called, this is a painting from the Spanish talking about they finna transfer indigenous people of America over to Christianity. Look how they look. Spanish imperial election got our people right up under the Pope and all of that shit on the damn painting. It don't like no Native American to me. That is not a Native American, people. Who you think that is? Your bloodline. On there with America Vespucci and Christopher Columbus and the Pope and all these folk right on the picture with our ancestors took to Spain, made to be Christians. Same way they made the Moors be a Christian, they tried to make us be a Christian. Do you get it? With our own story. Let's keep going. I'm trying to think of the name of this painting so y'all can go look at it, bro. The name of this painting is I can't think of it. I'm sorry. I supposed to know that to tell y'all, so I can go look at that. But this is a famous painting in Spain. It still sits in the Kingdom of Spain right now. It's on the wall in the King of Spain, niggas on the wall, right under the damn Pope and America Vespucci and Christopher Columbus. Still on the wall in Spain right now. The Moors ain't show you that. Ain't they from there? Why they ain't showing you this? They don't want you to know. Let's keep going. Now, Adena culture. Let me break this shit down. The Adena culture mound builders. Adena. What it sound like? What Adena sound like, people? Adena. Eden, people. E-D-E-N. Adena. Eden. Adena culture, Eden culture. Oh, shit. Adena, Eden. Adena, Eden. Adena, Eden. Okay. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. Now, let me show y'all something before I keep going. These hunter-gatherers know what they be doing. They know exactly what they be doing. With the wording and everything. They right in our face. Hold on. Let me get one receipt before I move on. I gotta show y'all this. gotta show y'all this. Adena culture, Aden. The city of Aden has sometimes been confused with Eden. Aden, Adena, mound builder, or so confused with Eden, romanticized or mistaken usage. Adeno, Eden. Aden, Eden. Okay, yeah. That's what y'all talking about. Yeah, that's what y'all hunt together. Yeah, the Adena culture, man. Nigga, them the people of Eden. You hunter-gatherers, the creation's people, the oldest people on the planet. That's why you talking about them Adena tribe. Where the name Adena come from? When none of y'all hunter-gatherers name Adena. Y'all just name the people of Adena culture. Y'all know who they are. Adena go right with Eden. That's a fact. Same etymology of the word. We're going to start hearing this stuff clearer. We're going to start hearing it clearer. It's coming. Keep watching. Keep watching. I'm going to break these codes every day because these people got to stop acting like they don't know what we talking about when they talking about we've been over here the whole time. Let's keep going. Adena, Eden, right? Now, let's look at this book. Mound builders, territory into different districts, right? The Forest of Gaul, Gaul, right? Resembling castles, people. Castles, the southern district, we find pyramids. So they try to say it's the ancient Middle East of Assyrian and Chaldeans, but they're talking about one of the mound building culture was building castles and pyramids. You see that? Mound builder territory, different districts, castles, pyramids. I told y'all, we built them damn pyramids. We built them big ass, old ass Tartarian buildings too. I'm gonna show you. Keep watching. Now, the Gael people, Forest of Gael, let's break that down. The Gael utilize mounds, right? The Norse, Gaelic, the mounds. Them hunter-gatherers ain't got no mound builders. This is our culture. They name them different names all over the world, people. They name them different names in different places. You got the Kurgan, mounds, that's our shit. You got tails, our shit. You got, what this other name is? The damn, what they call the Gaelic mounds. Another name, Norse, Celtic, all of those shit. Man, quit making up all these stupid ass names. Them is our people on y'all land. Roll the coin, long time ago, before y'all ever even got started. Now y'all claiming Norse and claiming Celtics and claiming and all these different cultures. It's our culture that moved around. That's the Atlantean people. If that mound got built right there, I showed y'all yesterday the same Tula. I just showed you Tula in Mexico, Tula in Arkansas. They got a Tula in Russia. Tula in Russia. The children of Issachar built the mound of Tula in Russia. That's it right there. Look what the name is. Watch what the name is now. Hold on. Watch the name. You get it now? We are the Atlanteans. We are naming these garbage ass places as we build them. Tula, Russia, Tula Castle, Tula Mound. Roll the coin. Tula is Tola, the son of Issachar. Let me show it to you one more time. Our culture. Roll the coin. Let me show you. Tola is the firstborn son of Issachar. Tola is Tula. Ancient roots. Right back to Timeri. We built that mound right over there in Russia. They over there talking about it's a military park. Just like they call Vicksburg, Mississippi a military park. Shiloh National Park a military park. Y'all some hunter-gatherers putting military parks on top of ancient Hebrew turned into Indian mounds. Let's keep going. Let's get back to what I was on. We finna get way deeper. I ain't even started. yet. The coin just now starting to roll. Now that gale come from mound builders. See it? All this shit, it come from us. Let's keep going. Now, Mizraim is Egypt. Aram, Avin, Pandanara. I want y'all to learn these words right here. Learn these words because this is Egypt and hooked to the Middle East or the Assyrian area in the northeast of America. Assyrian area. And this is Mizraim, the west side of the Mississippi River. Now, they try to act like this stuff is in the Middle East and in Egypt. They try to act like this stuff is in the Middle East and in Egypt, right? They took our culture and set the motherfucker right on top of the Middle East. And then they start creating spots that they go along with the teaching, but y'all ain't got the animals. Y'all ain't got the water system. Y'all ain't got the ocean over there. See, the Bible talking about islands in Babylon. Islands off the coast of Babylon, right over here. Ain't no islands off the coast of no damn Middle East ever, nigga. Never in the history of niggerdom has an island been off the coast of the Middle East. Go in the Bible and read about the islands of Babylon. Ain't no islands over there. That land does not go with the story. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, Avin. Ancient Egyptian city known to the Greeks as Heliopolis, the city of the sun. The Phoenicians built Heliopolis. The Phoenicians speak Hebrew. Hunter-gatherers. This ain't even Egypt. Heliopolis wasn't built by Egyptians. It was built by Sidonians, Phoenicians, Hebrew-speaking people. So when we speak of Avin, they right there on the Mississippi River somewhere. Y'all stop playing. Stop playing. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I showed y'all that Heliopolis was built by the Phoenician, Sidonian, Hebrew people. Let's keep going. Now, let's think a little deeper. Because the word right in our face, but we got to look at the word. We got to look at the word, people. Now, this is an Iraq Indian. IROQ. Iraq Indian. Wearing a handbag just like the ancient Babylonian. Wearing the necklaces just like the ancient Babylonian. Now, what did the word Iraq Indian turn to when the colonizer got here? What did the word Iraq turn to? Put it in the chat. Y'all hear it. Iroquois. Iraq, Iroquois. Okay. That shit come from here. It was Iraq, Iroquois. Iraq is the way y'all got the name of the Middle Eastern city from. After our people went over there and named it after the tribe that went over there from the northeast of America. Iraq, Iroquois, Iraq, Middle East. They don't have no culture. I keep telling y'all that. They ain't got no names. They ain't got no religion. They ain't got no belief system. Them hunter-gatherers. We give them all of the names, all of the astrology. We give them all of the way to live, to be righteous on this planet. We gave it to them all. We got the necklaces, the fringe sleeves, the hanging bag, all that shit with the ancient people from this area still going into the Indian. Fire. Let's keep going. That's fire. Now, Iraq became Iroquois Confederacy, based in the northeastern Canada. Based in the northeastern U.S. Canada, right? Let's break Canada down. Let's keep going. Colony, right? And this is in the Bible. And the beginning of the kingdom was Erech, Akkad, Acadia, and Chaldea on the land of Shinar. Let's look that up. Chaldea. Kana, Chaldea, Kana is a place in Assyria. Canada, Kanata, a town of the Mohawk Indian. Kanata, Canada. This shit in the Bible. Kana, hold on. Kingdoms in the northeast. Kalna comes from Kana. Then it gets to Canada, Canada. I told y'all they ain't named nothing, bro. Them folks ain't named nothing. It's just a reconstructed word to hide the original. That's all it is. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We ain't done. Haran. Haran and Canada, Haran, Eden, Adina. Yeah, we get it now. Haran. Let's keep going. Haran. Lake Haran. Lake Haran. Haran. Lake Haran. Now you go back to that book. Go back to the book. It sounds Indian. Indian is Hebrew, my baby. Indian is Proto-Canaanite. You exactly right, it sounds Indian. That's where we got our language from. Roll the corn. This is Eber, the man who crossed over language. We the people crossed over, people. Not nobody else. Let's keep going. Haran. Now, if you know the book, who was born in Haran? Who had all these damn sons in Haran? Who had all these babies in Haran? Let's go look. Jacob, 12 sons were born in Haran. Mesopotamian. Hold on. God damn. Hold on. Slow down, Truth. Slow down. Hold on, Truth. Who had all these damn babies in Haran, man? Jacob. Later name Israel. Jacob's name is Israel now. Don't get this shit confused. Jacob's real name is Israel. Yes. 12 sons. Dead. Jacob had the 12 tribes of Israel. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, Benjamin. From Jacob, whose real name is Israel, had his sons in Haran, right around the Great Lakes. Right around the Great Lakes. Where that copper was at. Right up there where that copper was at. Then we took around the world. The Atlantean, here you go, you start. Right here. Now, I don't know how I'm breaking this shit down so easily. Ask something just giving it to me, and I'm just spewing it out. But the 12 tribes were born in Haran. Roll the coin. Haran. Interesting. Right up in here. Okay. Okay. The tribe born in Haran, the big dog. Let's keep going. Now, Reuben went in the day's wheat harvest, found mandrakes in the field. The tribe of Reuben, over one of the tribe of Reuben's leader or chief, went into the days of the wheat harvest and found mandrakes in the field. Mandrakes? My grandma used to eat them. Those are some type of, they call it an apple. Hold on. Mandrakes, the American mandrake, mayapple. They're what they called mayapple in the northeastern North America. Let's go back to the Bible. One of the tribe of Reuben's leader, the son of Jacob or Israel, found mandrakes in the damn field. This is the only place in the world where may apples grow in the northeast of America. That's fire. That's a fact. You think this shit fake? You want to? Ain't no damn mandrake in the Middle East. Ain't no may apple in Egypt. Ain't no damn may apple in Israel. Y'all can stop. This is the only place in the world a may apple grows. Please just stop it. It's right in the book. Y'all try to change the name to mandrake like I ain't gonna decipher this shit. Y'all talking about may apples, nigga. Right here. This what y'all talking about. Only grown in Tamari. Ain't nobody never done it like this. Ain't nobody broke the code like this. They playing. You want to keep teaching this? You want to keep teaching us all this fake ass history, bro? This is our bloodline from this land, bro. We talking about American crops, American bloodlines. Built the whole goddamn world. And you want to get on here and play. Because your daddy told you was a Moor. Nigga, fuck your daddy. Roll the coin. He don't know the truth. If he taught you that, he lost too. He just a bunch of lost niggas. Y'all ain't did nothing for us but take our shit and our names and our history. I ain't got no love for y'all, bro. I want to have a debate with 15 of y'all, bro. With me in the middle. You can bring all the paperwork, all the lies, all the cap you want. You can't go back farther than me. Your ancestors ain't teach you none of this gangster shit. They taught you some hunter-gatherer knowledge. They didn't teach you the divine knowledge. You think you divine, you not divine, dog. You could try to look divine all you want, you not divine. Only the divine teach the truth. And if you don't know the truth, he don't teach it. This ain't no speculation. It's the truth. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, Mizraim and Assyria. Now let's look at something. And he shall pass through the sea with affliction, and shall smite the waves in the sea, right? And all the depths of the river shall dry up, and the pride of Assyria shall be brought down, and the scepter of Egypt shall depart away. They're talking about the Mississippi River. The Mississippi River is drying up right now, people. It's dry. That's what split Assyria from Egypt, and Canaan is right up here, right? Canaan is right up here in the Middle East, in the Midwest. That's why they call it the Middle East. Going back toward that way, west. All that culture come from here. And Acadia, go look at New Jersey. The Indians were called Acadia Indians. They was pushed out of Delaware and they moved to Louisiana. That's why you got the Acadian Cajun Indians down there right now with a baseline of melanated Indian blood mixed with Spanish and French right down in Louisiana called the Acadia Indians. There's even a town down there in Louisiana called Acadia. Those people came from the Northeast, the bloodline of the Acadia people. They Cajuns right now. They still on the land. Their blood is mixed, but it's still on the land. You can't hide the people forever once the words come out. Let's keep going. Put a 2 in the chat. 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 Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Phone ringing. Give me a 2. Give me some corn. Give me some corn. Now, if our story was taught from our bloodline, leaving America, going to the Mediterranean Sea in Egypt, we told our story on their land. That's how they get the story, people. Then they enslave us and do all this old type of stuff and take all of our information and keep it and turn it into the book. And then they start putting their history in the book with ours. Time goes by all the way up to the time they start writing the Bible and they start putting their little inserts in there. Let me put our hunter-gatherer ass information in here with the great information. Now, this one the Bible come with the bullshit, but they telling on themselves. These people are so arrogant, they are telling our story and theirs, but they telling on themselves because they so arrogant and ego-driven and bloodthirsty. They want the history to make them look good. Now look what they say in the Bible. And ships shall come from the coast of Chittim, and shall afflict Asher, and shall afflict Eber, and he also shall perish forever. Ships come from the coast of Chittim, affecting the tribe of Asher and Eber people. Now, where is Chittim? This gonna show you who are the evil people in the world right here. Chittim. Who are the Chittim? Who the people is? Who are Chittim? Let me show you. He's gonna show you who the evil people is. What's Chittim, truth? Break that it down. Asher, happy, blessed, fortunate. This the Asher people. The founder of a tribe of Asher, one of the 12 tribes. It's going to affect Asher and it's going to affect Eber, the ancestors of the Paleo-Hebrew people. It's going to affect the tribes. It's affecting the tribes when the boat comes. It's affecting the tribes when the boat comes. Who is Chittim? Chittim affecting the tribes. It's going to affect Asher tribe and the rest of the Hebrew people. Chittim, roll the coin. Chittim is the Roman Empire. They put their own story with ours. They left Chittim, the coast of where? The coast of Spain and Western Mediterranean Sea. They left the Western Mediterranean in Spain and came over here and fucked with God's jewel, the jewels of God, the jewels of nature, your bloodline. They put it right in the book. Roll the coin. The Roman Empire is chilling. The area known as Spain and Western Mediterranean is chilling. Go look it up. They sitting here telling you that some Spanish Western Mediterranean people came over here and messed with God's chosen people. And y'all want to listen to a nigga telling y'all about some Spain, Moorish Spain got something to do with anything. Them folks ain't got nothing to do with you. Them folks came over here to bust your motherfucking head. And you gonna tell me a Spanish Moorish teaching is my divine teacher? You a fool. How they are divine teachers and they killed us and took our land and gold. Then Spain became the richest country in the world in the 1500s after y'all took all the gold from Mexico and South America. But y'all is the divine teachers of the truth. You not, bro. Go tell that shit to a dummy on the back of a damn turnip truck. Roll the corn. Y'all came over here to kill and destroy. Y'all are the devil. The devil is confusing people, killing and destroying. That's what y'all did. It just told y'all they come to kill Asher, the tribe of Asher. Now, then when I get a little deeper, the tribe of Asher. Interesting. Now, the tribe of Asher, Hebrew tribe, they used the boomerang, people. The tribe of Asher used the boomerang, people. So I'm giving y'all $1 million worth of knowledge, bro. Ain't nobody gonna even give our people this but me. Either they don't know it or they hiding it, bro. The tribe of Asher used boomerangs, people. Roll the corn. Let's get deep. The tribe of Asher used boomerangs, people. What that is right there in cuneiform? What is this in cuneiform? Boomerangs. The Sumerians. Boomerang. What tribe they come from? Huh? Come on back. Right there. What tribe they come from? These are one of the tribes, people. These ain't no motherfucking aliens. These is not no aliens. They AT aliens, Mississippi aliens, Florida, Virginia, Northeast aliens. Yeah, they aliens from over here, but they not no outer space alien. The cuneiform got boomerangs to throw. This is Hebrew, people. We created the boomerang, not no hunter-gatherer. That's why the boomerang is in Australia, because we got on a ship and took our knowledge to Australia. That's why they still got the boomerang in Australia. They didn't create it. It was created over here. Because this is older than Australia, right? Cuneiform way older than Australia, right? We can agree on that. Everybody who like to disagree with everything. Cuneiform is thousands of years older than Australia, nigga. So you can't say, that's an Australian boomerang. No, that's a Hebrew boomerang. Hunter-gatherer, the tribe of Asher had a Hebrew boomerang. Now, if Columbus and all these other Spanish come over here and y'all is boomerangs in the area where y'all unalive the people, it's still boomerangs and artifacts found in America. I'm finna show them to you because I don't play no games. Not here to play. I'm here to break. When I leave this planet, they gonna say we know the truth now, told the motherfucking truth. And we done deciphered all this bullshit and we trying to get back to our greatness. Y'all bring the corn to my damn funeral. Roll the corn, because I'm going out a legend. I ain't going out no motherfucking sellout for no couple dollars, nigga. I'm going out a legend. I ain't playing with these folks. We played with these people too long. Now, boomerangs, tribe of Asher, all the way back to cuneiform. Now, let's get to looking around. Florida, the most ancient boomerang in the world is found on the islands and in Florida. Then it goes to Egypt, California. The most ancient one is Florida and Utah, California. Then you get all these other boomerangs. But these boomerangs are showing you what kind of people first inhabited these areas. We're the first people in Europe. We're the first people in Australia. Y'all know we was in Cali. Y'all know we were the first people in Egypt. We were the first people in India with a boomerang, and Florida. Here go the Hindu people. This us. This us, Cali. We were the first people on the Nile. We were the first people on Australia. We were the first people in Europe also. Because this come from a Hebrew boomerang. Y'all ain't know nothing about that. Let's keep going. Let's keep looking, Drew. More receipts. Elite receipt gang. Utah boomerang. Ancient. Now, if Mizraim is Egypt, Utah sit right there where the boomerang was found, right? How you think the Egyptian, the people who took over there that started the Nile, knew about the boomerang? Because it come from here. Everybody ain't throwing no boomerang around the world in BC times. This is the creation of one bloodline of people. Let's keep going. The Utah boomerang, ancient, right? Let's go to Florida. Florida, southeastern North America, Little Salt Springs, archaeological site which opened up an incredible window on ancient civilizations who lived on the cusp of the Ice Age, 10 to 15,000 years ago. The sinkhole was fresh water and regularly used by the animals and people that frequented the area. A wooden boomerang found in Little Salt Lake Spring in Florida, USA, was broken and discarded by its owner some 9,000 years ago. Ain't nobody on the planet gave nobody no receipts like that. Them receipts right there. That receipt is super elite with a cape on. 9,000-year-old boomerang found in Florida, older than Egypt, older than the Sumerian, older than Australia. I just told you the boomerang was created by the Hebrews. How far you want to go back? Nine older than everywhere. You ain't finna find nothing older than 9. We were throwing boomerang 9,000 years ago as a weapon. Hitting shit upside the head with the boomerang. Bring your ass here. Pop. Get over here. Get over here. Them ain't no hunter-gatherer. Them is civilized. Roll the call. Now, y'all come over here to affect the tribe of Asher with boomerangs. Okay. And the Eber people coming from the coast of Roman Catholic coast. The Roman Catholics are coming to mess with God's chosen people. You get it? Ain't no boomerang ever been found in the Middle East, people. Ever. Jerusalem, ever. Nowhere over there, no boomerangs. Let's keep going. That's fire. Let's keep going. Look, Egyptian boomerangs. The closest thing that ever been found in Mesopotamia that resembles a boomerang or axe-like blade, which were not meant to be thrown. So Mesopotamia ain't even got no boomerangs, right? But these is a couple of them that was in Egypt right here at the bottom. Let's keep going. Now, gematria, the substitution of numbers for letters of the Hebrew alphabet. Now, our ancient culture started using gematria. And it got so advanced, they had started using numbers for words. You know, nobody understand this stuff. Still can't understand today, because this stuff is genius, right? If you're trying to hide what you're trying to say, you switch the Hebrew out. They start learning the Hebrew, then you switch it out with numbers. It becomes gematria, right? Let's go look around a little bit at that. Now, this is a teaching, right? You got resh in the middle, aleph, dalet, right? Dalet, that's the pyramid. Aleph, Beth is house. So now you're starting to get some type of knowledge and math and science out of this stuff, people. Teth, P-E-H, which means mouth, like mouth of the river. Like, now we starting to, they're getting so evolved that it's starting to be words and numbers and math and astrology and everything is starting to come together. Now these people are divine. And don't nobody understand it but them. It took these other people thousands of years to even understand this stuff, people. So that gematria is another way. When you see a number system of ancient culture, it goes back into this. Then you break the code, right? I'm gonna do a live about this probably tomorrow. But these numbers got a lot to do with they start switching the Hebrew out with the numbers. And it got so evolved that people couldn't break the code for thousands of years. Let's keep going. So you get to hearing the words, right? You get to hearing certain type of words, and then you get some type of frequency from the word, and these numbers start to do strange things, adding up to be the same number and stuff like that. This stuff is deep. Yeah, the letters have numeric value. Yeah, but this stuff is deep. It goes along with the frequency of how you say the word also. Like the frequency of a tone can make some stuff happen in nature. They knew that. So I got to go back and I'm going to go back and show y'all the rest of the stuff I studied on this. The frequency of a word. So when you say a certain word, it has a frequency that does a good or bad thing into what you are speaking it to. That's why words are powerful, right? So I'm going to break that down tomorrow. I just want to show y'all that what I've been studying. But let's keep going. Now, I speak of the the northeast area or the Atlantic coast as the land of Shinar, Assyria, right? So let's see can we find some artifacts across America that go along with cuneiform, the Sumerian language. Now, in Georgia, old lady in Georgia finds a tablet in her garden written in cuneiform, was talking about they sold grain and cows and cattle. They was writing cuneiform about agriculture, people. I sold this amount of corn seed. I sold this amount of horses and goats and these people were Hebrew farmers, real shepherds of the land. They were real stewards of the land. And they wrote it in cuneiform. Let's keep going. Now, cuneiform text dating to the same period as the Chief Joseph tablet was found Miss Jo Hearn, 1963, digging a new flower bed in her Georgia house. Found the cuneiform tablet. There were records of receipts of sheep and goats, right? Talking about for offering to the sun. See, they were hunter-gatherers, don't understand it. They always think somebody offering something to the sun. Calm down, hunter-gatherer. We offer so to the sun. Shut up. You don't even understand. Now, Chief Joseph had a cuneiform tablet also, talking about the same things. Talking about the same things. Selling sheep, goat, seed, right? So this is some type of agriculture paperwork in stone. Same things are found on the Euphrates River. The same thing we were writing over here, they was writing on the Euphrates River. Either they come from here or they come from there over here, but I doubt it because ain't no agriculture over there. So we took this language over there to the Tigris and Euphrates River and made the Fertile Crescent because we are the agriculture people. You get it? Look at the dude right here. Moore L82. Hunter Gallery. Get off my motherfucking page. Let's keep going. Now, this is Chief Joseph. Now, a Native American who found ancient cuneiform tablets. Right? So now, I told y'all these people are learning their culture from our ancient culture. These people are they learned their culture from our ancient culture. They are using our ancient teachings to act like they are the ones created it and trying to act like they are the people of that bloodline, but they are not. Their ancestors learned from our ancestors, and they got some of our shit, and they walk around here like they created it, but they know they didn't in a mind. Right? Let's keep going. Now look at that symbol right there. See, this is how I know that you learned this from ancient culture. Now, if he got a cuneiform tablet that he found from ancient culture. He got this on his knapsack. What does that symbol represent? That ain't no Native American symbol. See, I try to teach you this stuff as Native American. I know exactly what that is. That's Ishtar symbol, people. It's Ishtar symbol. That's the fertility goddess of the Mesopotamian symbol right there. Why does a Native American have the symbol of Ishtar on his bag? He got a Hebrew symbol on his bag. He got it from the mound building culture before him. They learned their culture of wearing the feather from Ma'at teachings. They always finding things in these mounds, and now I gotta give these people this. I gotta give this to the Native Americans. I'm not here to bash nobody. They learned from some of these people interacted with our people. Some of their ancestors interacted with our ancestors in peace and harmony. And they learned from our ancestors. Now, the real ones will tell you that. But all these new fake ones, they don't know that. They don't know. They just think this their culture because they would know you learned that from a people. Now I knew an old Native American Choctaw, right? I knew an old Native American Choctaw. He was like 70-something, 80-something years old. I used to talk to him all the time. He said, we learn from y'all people. These customs we do, we learned it from y'all people. His dad had taught him that. See, these real Native Americans deep down in the South will tell you the truth. These fake-ass Native Americans of the Seneca and Navajos, and see, they don't know no better. They just running around on some bullshit. Them Native Americans deep down in Mississippi and Choctaw County, live out there by a casino, they gonna tell you, oh, your people taught us that. Your people taught us how to farm. Your people taught us these symbols. We wear the feather because y'all people wore the feathers. We lived around the mounds because y'all people lived around the mounds. But when the colonizer come, they give us the land, people. The colonizer gives us the land and get y'all out of there because we signed treaties with them. He told me the truth. The real natives gonna tell you the truth about history. They know that it's not their land. They know that they hit a lick. They hit a lick. Roll the corn, they hit a lick. And they know it. They got casinos, they hit a lick. Right there on ancient melanated people's mounds. Roll the corn, let's keep going. Now, that is the tribe, that is the symbol of Ishtar. Let me show you. What that is right there? Right there. Right there. Right there. Now let's keep going. This is the Assyrian flag. This is the Assyrian flag, people. Look at it. Look at that. Y'all got that from some type of cuneiform writing people. Native Americans. Some of y'all got it from them. Some of y'all got it from other melanated cultures from Timeri. It's the same symbol of the ancient Assyrian in the Euphrates and Tigris River. Let's keep going. Here go an artifact of the goddess Inanna. And here go a Shawnee Creek stone of our ancient culture. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, people. This was found on Shawnee Creek stone in Oklahoma. This is the goddess Inanna, the Sumerian goddess. Same exact thing. Roll the corn. This is where this stuff come from. Now let's keep going. You say you don't see it? See the sun? See the sun rays, right? It's the same thing. I'm telling you. It's just older. It's just way older than that. Let's keep looking. Now, they found a cuneiform tablet near Ithaca, New York. It translated to the Sumerian text, which had been posed by a man named Uri. In Montahuzi, late June, right? Uri. Let's look that up. Uri. That's where you get from. The moon god, Adobe of Nana. The Adobe of Nana is the bricks of Nana. Uri, Urek, right? On this tablet found in New York, Uri, a man named Uri. Then you got this word right here. I can't see it because it's the screen, but it's Monty. Y'all see it? This word right here, Monty. Now, Uri, now here go the other word. Dumuzi, the god of fertility, shepherds and consorts of Inanna. Dumuzi. Let's go back. Hold on. Let me shrink this down. The call in the chat. There we go. Now, put the 2 in the chat. 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 Y'all hear me? We good? All right. Now, by a name named Uri, in the month of Dumizi, late June, in the year that Enzi, the ruler of Karzita, was elevated. Now, Dumuzi, D-U-M-U-Z-I, on a Sumerian-style cuneiform tablet in Ithaca, New York. Let's go look at the word Dumuzi. Dumuzi, the god of fertility. All the way over there in Samaria. The same thing on the cuneiform tablet found in New York. Dumuzi, the god of fertility. Now you got Dumuzi on the receipt right here, right? Now let's go look up one more thing on this receipt, because I ain't looked this part up, but I'm gonna see what it is. Karzita was elevated. Karzita is a significant religious center in Sumer, specifically during the 3rd dynasty of Ur, 21st century BCE, associated primarily with the worship of the moon god Inanna, located near Uri, right? High priestess of Nana featured important temples. Karzita, high temple of these people. Dumuzi is the summer solstice or the harvest, the fertility. And Uri is right there found in New York's, in Ithaca, New York, written in cuneiform. Fertility teachings come from Tamari. They can stop it. Let's keep going. That's fire right there. Now, the tablets, the third have been found, right, in Auburn, New York. Many tablets spread over half a continent, Georgia, Ohio, New York. Tablets everywhere. Let's go look at them. Here goes some more tablets they found with some form of cuneiform in America. Catawba Hawk. I already told you Quebec was, I already had a live about that. Quebec, Babylon was in Quebec on the tundra, the frozen tundra. Quebec. I even broke the word Quebec down. You own it, bro. You got it. You there. Let's keep going. This artifact was found in America, looking like an ancient Sumerian style sphinx with the feather headdress. The Sumerian sphinx on the Tigris and Euphrates River still has the feathers on their headdress. It's just a newer model of this. The two sphinxes of the Sumerians at the front gate, they got feather headdress on. This is an ancient one from America. Let's keep going. These artifacts found in America now. Look at the Sumerian-looking artifacts found in in America. Look at that right there with the wings. We are the agriculture people. These are just different tribes, different people from our land. Let's keep going. Field of astrology. Early excavations of cuneiform libraries, mid-19th century. They were first deciphered in the early 19th century. The modern study of cuneiform belongs to the name field of Assyriology. Now, what I want to show y'all about this is early 19th century. Early 19th century is when they started deciphering cuneiform, supposedly found in the Middle East. They found all our artifacts in the 18th century. Then you transfer them over to the Middle East and you decipher them in the 19th century. And you say you found them in the Middle East in the late 18th and early 19th century, but y'all really got them from here and took them motherfuckers over there. Now, when I went to the museum, the Penn Museum in Philadelphia, them people had so much Sumerian stuff in there. I was like, how y'all got all this Egyptian stuff, all this Canaanite stuff? Who is letting y'all keep this stuff, bro? They had a whole tomb of a Sumerian, an Assyrian. I'm like, bro, where is y'all finding this stuff at? Ain't no way the Middle East just let y'all have these gold and bronze and copper tombs, bro. They just sitting in Philly like they some Philadelphia Eagles. This stuff don't never, it just sitting in Philly. Y'all found this stuff over here, bro. Ain't no way y'all got the tomb of the Exodus in the Penn Museum with a sphinx that weighed tons, and it just sitting in the Penn Museum. The country who y'all found it from, y'all ain't never sent their stuff back. It's stuff been over here since the 1920s, people. Y'all gonna let an Egyptian monument sit in America for 105 years. Ain't no way. Y'all found that stuff over here, bro. You just stuffed it in the museum acting like it's some type of Sumerian and Egyptian monument. That stuff was found over here. Is y'all gonna let me borrow y'all car? Can I borrow one of y'all car for 120 years? Let me borrow the Benz for 120. You gonna be like, nigga, bring my car back. What are you doing, Truth? You done rolled for 100 years. Bring the motherfucker back. Them people just keeping artifacts forever, bro. It don't work like that. Now, if you want to let the people over here in America see it for a year or two, and then bring it on back home, that's cool. But we've been having the artifacts since they've been found. It don't make sense. So it makes sense because that stuff is over here. Then they got the first dynastic Egyptian tombs in the Penn Museum also. The first dynastic is the first kingdom of Egypt. Y'all got all the first kingdom kings in Pennsylvania, bro. Why are they not in Luxor or Cairo or Giza? Them motherfuckers sitting right in Philly. with Gilly the Kid. Gilly the Kid and Rollo stay right up the damn street from the first kings of Egypt. Meat Mill. Come on, bro. That stuff come from this land. Ain't no way around it. Now, they find the stuff in the 18th century over here. They take it over there and decipher it in the 19th century and act like they found it in the ground in the Middle East. That's what happened with these monuments. Let's keep going. A couple more receipts. The Michigan Mounds, 1920. 17,000 mysterious tablets have been found and removed. 7,000 artifacts. That's crazy. Michigan tablets. They say some of them fake, some of them real. That's what they say. Let's keep looking. All these cuneiform artifacts. Look, the Epic of Gilgamesh. The same story Billy Carson be talking about. That story was wrote on some type of cuneiform over here. The same Epic of Gilgamesh astrology story. The story is about astrology, bro. That's it. Not about no aliens. It's about astrology. Gilgamesh and Enkidu, when they turn into Gemini, they are the Gemini twins. It's a zodiac. It's a star story. It's a Sirius story. It's a moon alignment story. It's all mixed into one, told into a mythology story of how that's how we taught our people through stories. This name means a star. A god is a star. That's all it means. A god is a star. So if Sirius is moving, Sirius is a god. The sun is a god, right? Passing through zodiacs is different gods interacting with other things. The water bearer, right? The lion, Leo. You start putting it together in your head. They fighting scorpions. Scorpio, the zodiac. It's all a star story. Let's keep going. Now, this was found in Richfield, Utah. This was found in Richfield, Utah. Richfield, Utah. Look at that. Made out of pure copper. Richfield, Utah. Now, like I tell y'all, while I'm researching this stuff, I am thinking of the story that go along with these artifacts. Because these artifacts got to have some type of story that why this thing is in this area, right? Utah, Salt Lake City, right? Why is this in Mizraim? Why is it a Syrian? Because this is, y'all know who this is, right? Right? Yeah, y'all know who this is, right? Anana. Now you got to get back into the books. Why is an Assyrian monument all the way over here in the southwest, which is Mizraim? Then if you know the book, you know the truth. Now what happened, people? Why would Assyrians be in Egypt? Think about it. They came for war. There you go. Somebody said the goddess of war. You almost there. They came for war. Now, in the old books, it tells you Assyrians took over Egypt. Right? It go right along with the story. Watch this. It go right with the story. Assyrians. Hold on. I'm going to get back to this. Let's keep going. I'm going to get back to this. Wyatt Earp, who had wrote all these movies about cap-ass Wyatt Earp. Wyatt Earp capped out. Like he just a big gunslinger, Billy the roll the corn. Now, Tombstone was a good movie, Wyatt Earp. I ain't going to lie. Tombstone is a classic. But did you really shoot the pistols like that? I believe you count. But anyway, Wyatt Earp, OK Corral, look what he found. Look what Wyatt Earp found. Wyatt Earp found cuneiform tablets in the Southwest. Wyatt Earp had this in his possession right before he died, and he gave it to one of his friends. He found it out there in the Southwest. These facts now. These facts. Now look over there. It's like somebody's head right there. Look at the nose. Look at the eye. Look at the mouth. You see that? Or am I tripping? Mouth, nose, eye. This is crazy. I don't know. I ain't gonna do that other shit. Like I don't know. I ain't gonna say that's true because I don't know. I just see shit sometimes. But anyway, Wyatt Earp had this in his cuneiform. Now, cities in Assyria took by war. Mizraim, people. Cities Assyria took by war was Mizraim. Mizraim is the Hebrew name for Egypt. Mizraim is the Hebrew name for Egypt. So if we looking at the map, right, of Assyrians taking over Egypt, then you're finding Assyrian style artifacts in the southwest, which is Mizraim. Let's go look at the old map I put that was put together. Now, if you leave in Assyria, coming to Mizraim, which is Egypt, and you leaving artifacts all up in here, biblically, it says these people came and took over here. Now you finding these people goddess over here. In artifacts found in America. This shit deep now. It's deep, but I gotta show it to you. And this is what they were finding out there in Utah, right here. This, Anana. I showed y'all Wide Earth. Had this. Assyria took over the cities of Mizraim. Right? Judah is over on this side of the thing too. The city of Cush is Havilah. Judah, Mizraim, Assyria took over all of it. Now, this is how you understand what's going on the land. Now, empire of the Neo-Assyrian expanded westward. If you leaving the Mississippi River, you going westward in your expansion. This stuff is deep now. Just stick with me. You going westward in your expansion in the BC times, right? You took over Memphis. Memphis, huh? Driving out Taharka, the Cushite ruler. Taharka was called the king of the Jews. Taharka fought for the Jews. This stuff interesting. Stuff is deep now. Taharka fought for the Jews. They called him the king of the Jews, the jewels of God. Memphis is going that way. So, stuff is deep. But let's keep going. It's deep. It's deep. Now, Havilah. They took over Havilah, right? They took over Havilah. Let's go back. They took over the cities of Cush, Havilah. Here go Havilah. The name of the first is Pison. That is which compares the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold. Gold up and down California coast. That's a fact. Gold was up and down California's coast. Why you think they called the 49ers the San Francisco 49er gold 49er miners? This shit right there in your face. Now, what made the hunter-gatherers go on a gold rush? They figured it out, people. Then they started finding artifacts that went along with these teachings in the old books of the story. Queen Califia had gold everything, right? They started to figure out that out west is gold out there for real. And then it's biblical also because we think that is the land of Havilah. They started finding gold out there in California. Then everybody rushed out there to get rich. The first people used their head and used the Bible because they knew this was the biblical land. And they went out west to try to find gold because they knew Havilah was where the gold was. We got silver mountains in California. Gold mines that been raped in the gold rush bad. Ain't nothing left. But this is what they did. They're learning from what we had already wrote down, people. What was already a part of the history. So Havilah is where the gold is where there is gold. Cali. Facts. Cali. And the gold of that land is good. There is berylium and onyx stone there. Right? We got onyx stone. Onyx stone in California. Facts. Onyx stone in California. Now, cuneiform tablets found around America. Atlanta, Shawnee Creek, Oklahoma, Quaker City, Ohio, Auburn, New York. Then when they found Grand Canyon area in Arizona, Utah, in Nave Perse territory. Now, it look like these people left from over here, got into it with these people, and left artifacts over here too. Now, biblically, if you leave the land of Mizraim or Egypt, Canaan is up here somewhere. All the way to the Middle East, all the way to this part top up here. Right? This would be Mizraim. This would be Assyria. This would be Canaan. Right? So you exile from Mizraim. let me see something. Which way did they leave in the Exodus? Let's go see which way they left. South or north? This is interesting. Israelites left the Nile Delta in northern Egypt, steered southeast. Direct coastal path of the northeast. Rather than taking a direct northern coastal route to Canaan, they directed into the wilderness toward the Red Sea. Okay. Now, they left towards the Red Sea. They didn't go directly there. That's when the 40 years, is that when the 40 years happened of the wilderness? So they left Mizraim and went to the Red Sea, which is the red plankton of Southern California. This area was called Shur. On the old maps, it still was called Shur in California. S-H-U-R. That is biblical. The name still was there. And they talked about some type of flower that was from California also. It was Sur or Shur. It was S-U-R, S-H-U-R. Biblical. Let me look that up. Make sure, because I don't want to give y'all the wrong information. Because I want y'all to be able to study this stuff. The biblical desert region located east of Egypt. The Gulf of Suez is Shur, associated with the northwestern Sinai Peninsula. The Way of Shur. There it is, the Way of Shur. Now, this is the way they went. Way of Shur. The Red Sea area. Now, I got some old maps with that name at the bottom of California. I got some old map with S-U-R, S-H-U-R at the bottom of California. Right there by the Gulf of California. It's an old receipt. I got to go back and find it. I did it like last week, though, but I'll find it again. Now, it says Havilah, as far as Shur. Havilah, the land of gold, as far as Shur. And another thing, they had to flip the maps, people. Just for this story to work, you got to flip the maps. Yam Suf. Remember I told y'all about Yam Suf? Yam Suf, the Sea of Reeds. They said it was east of Egypt. They flipped the maps. Had to do it. Because that's west of Mizraim. They flipped the maps. Shout out to Rashad Poet. See, they had to flip the maps to make this story work in the Middle East. They had to flip it. Because ain't no way in the hell you going east finding gold from the southwest. They was going west finding gold from the southwest. Because going west is where Yam Suf is. You get it? So the map was flipped. Had to be. See, it makes me believe stuff even more when I understand why they had to do what they had to do. Like, if you just tell me the map flipped, I don't really, But when I see what why they had to flip it, now it makes sense. You had to flip it to make the story fit the Middle East and Egypt and Africa, right? Because if you keep the same story, it's not going to line up with the map, right? That land not going to line up with the teachings of the map. So you got to flip the map and flip the story around to make it fit that land. Because ain't no way. Y'all can see in the Middle East, Egypt, you leave Egypt, you got to go northeast to get to the Middle East. But if you in America, you got to go west to get to the Red Sea, right? Roll the card. That shit is crazy, man. These people went through a lot of line and mess to even put this story together. They had to switch so much history, maps, locations. The people, they had to switch so many things to make this even fit, to make people even believe this story, y'all. And that's amazing that they went through that just to hide the truth. You switch the whole world around to hide the truth. You got to be evil. Who has the energy to flip that like that? That's crazy. I'm gonna keep digging into that, man. It's some more places I got to find. It's a lot of mountain regions that it's hard to find this stuff in, but it's out there. It's out there. Like when it talks about the tar pits, right? There was fighting and people were dying in the tar pits. It's tar pit in LA. It's tar pits in Utah. It's tar pits all over the Southwest. Just hot oil coming from the earth. It's in the book. And then you go look over there, they ain't got them tar pits like that. So these stories are coming from a people of this land. It got to be, because it makes sense over here. It don't make sense over there. Then they be talking about the miles and how far they had to walk. And then them places in the Middle East are a 2 or 3 day walk. But the places over here are like 11, 12 day walk. And you can't make that physically possible on the ground, right? If it's a 10-day walk, it's a 10-day walk all over the world. If it's a 3-day walk, and you can't call it a 10-day walk. So these people were doing the 10-day walks from here, from Shur, from Yam Suf, back into the other place in the book. And it took them 11 days in the book. But over there in the Middle East, it's a 3-day walk. It don't make sense. Then it talks about they got camels from Mizraim, right? Camels. And we all know camels originated in that area in America. So the bloodline of the camel come from here. That's a fact. The horse, all of it. So it's an elaborate story. It's a whole lot of moving pieces. The map flipped. The names flipped. It's just a big mess. But hopefully we can keep breaking down some of these words and put this stuff together the right way. And I ain't saying I'm always right, but I'm close. I can feel it. I'm close. I'm close. You know, I'm closer than I'm close as I can get, right? No, I didn't say Jesus Christ not one time. I taught that whole story about bloodlines of people. I didn't say Jesus Christ not one time. So don't get in the chat and lie on me. I ain't said not one time. See, what you must understand is, people. I told y'all gods are stars. Gods are stars, people. You have to match the star up with the god. I'm telling you right now. It's either the moon or Neptune or Venus or it's Sirius or it's the sun. You got to put that together to understand where they get the religious teachings from, right? You have to put that together. When I speak of this stuff right here, I'm speaking of the bloodlines of the people who were virtuous farmers, shepherds of the land. That taught that language. That taught how to live a righteous way. There was righteous in nature. That's what I'm teaching, right? That's what became religion in the beginning. You have to understand what became religion. See, a lot of people so dumbed down they think when I say a certain thing, they think I'm teaching religion. No, I'm teaching how to live the right way in nature. That became religion. What you think religion is? Somebody who was living the right way and somebody looked up to them. And they took that and turned it into a way of living for another bloodline of people, right? We was already living like that because they come from our ancestors. Just because you think it's religious, don't make it religion. It makes it what we believed in, what we done, it worked for us, right? The serpent is Hebrew, more L82. Let me bring you up before I get out of here, bro. Come on, ask some questions. Come on, more. Get in the box.
Oh,
How
see,
you
bro.
doing?
Yeah, for real. What's up with you?
Now,
Peace
what
to
you
the
think about the
people.
serpent people?
When you keep saying mound builders,
Yeah.
that's the case. That's referencing Henry Turner's United States case versus
I
Henry
don't want to hear nothing
Turner.
about no government case, bro. It ain't got nothing to do
That's
with
what you're
what we
talking
teach.
about when you're saying mound builders.
But we,
The
but my,
actual
but
name.
my people
Wait,
know who
can
we
I
talking about.
finish the draw? The actual name
My
are the
people know what we
serpent
talking about,
mounds.
bro.
Okay, so the actual name is the serpent mounds. Those going to the Naga Empire. So when you
Not,
keep saying mound builders, you throwing it off. So when you go into serpent mounds, you can declare the plum serpent. The plum serpent is Al Morak. This is where you get all your moose stories from. But you also get the story of who? Saint Patrick of the Catholic Church when he stole the American Sun Cross and kicked out the serpents.
from where?
They actually, from America in the 5th century,
St.
they actually
Patrick
have
is
a
from
day
St.
for
Patrick
it.
kicked the snakes out of
He
Ireland, bro.
kicked,
What are you
no,
talking about?
you think they were Ireland. There's actually serpents because he stole the American Solar Sun Cross. The Catholic Church
You think St.
adopted,
Patrick is the first person to steal the Sun Cross, bro?
no, he didn't, because the Sumerian, the people who were
What year
here,
was St. Patrick?
that cross, that circle you showed that the Sumerian had, that's an American Solar Sun Cross. That's exactly, and
Bro, that is not a Sun Cross,
it
bro.
is. They tell
That's
when
an
you
Earth
study,
cross. It is an
when you
Earth
study,
cross.
okay, when you study the solar sun cross, you see that Americans
The
took it into
center, you talking about?
they took it
Okay,
into
slow down,
Egypt
slow down.
5,000
Y'all
years
talk,
ago
y'all, you talk too fast
from
and too.
America.
Slow
You
down,
cutting
bro.
me
Slow down.
off. That's all you
Slow
doing.
down. No, I'm cutting you off because you're doing too much, bro. Slow down. Slow down, bro. There ain't no Sun Cross. That's an
How it
Earth.
ain't?
That is an Earth cross.
What is an Earth
It,
cross?
wa-
There
it
is no
was
Earth
it was
cross.
it was not designed to map the sun in the middle. It was designed to map the middle of the sky, the middle of the Milky Way, people. It wasn't designed to the cross, the sun goes in circle with the cross. The cross is the center of the universe, brother. It's not a sun cross. That's what the white people taught.
That's not what that solar sun cross
And
represents. It
that
don't
and that
represent
and
no
that and
sun. I
that
don't know what you're talking
and
about.
that
Like
symbol
that, in that
and that
essence.
and that symbol became the first Paleo Canaanite Hebrew symbol of Tav. This, the center of the universe, right? And then it turned into the X, the middle, the second generation of that bloodline. That's why the Olmecs use the X. That's why the Egyptian uses the X. You
The
get
X
it?
is the true cross. That's the whole point. That's American. The true
Yes,
cross
it's,
is
it's
the X.
American. Yes, it's
The
American.
true cross is the X, the cozy coattail, the plum
The X
serpent.
don't come before the cross, though.
Oh my lord. The solar sun cross is 25,000 years old. The cross that they crucified Kessie Coattail, the X, that is
Let me ask you a
that's
question.
lunar.
Let me
That's
ask you a question
eclipse.
because
That's the eclipse.
that's way
Oh my
after the
god.
fact, bro. That's way you talking about Quasicoda. That's down the line.
Man, yeah, you
That's down
talking
the line. The ancient culture that built the mounds is way before Quasicoda. So that's where they get this stuff from. But anyway, let me ask you a question. You say the serpent mounds, right? What is the Hebrew name for serpent?
I don't know Hebrew.
What
I
is the
know
real name of these
culebra.
people?
I know a little Latin and Spanish. I don't know that. You gotta
Because
school
Latin
me
and
on that one.
Spanish is not our language. What is the
What is
real?
Hebrew? Hebrew is
What is the
Latin.
real
Latin
name,
is Latin is Hebrew, bro. You
bro?
sound
Latin,
crazy right
yeah, a
there.
form of Hebrew
No,
thousand
Latin
years
is
later.
Castilian Hebrew.
Down the year,
What are you talking
thousand
about?
years later. Come on,
What
bro.
you mean 1,000 years later?
Phoenicians wasn't speaking no goddamn Latin.
What you
Think
talking about?
Phoenicians was speaking
Why they
Latin? You
wasn't?
think Carthaginian was speaking Latin?
You think they would? What
Bro,
is
bro,
Latin?
I thought you had.
Latin is
All right, bro.
Castilian
All right, bro. All
Hebrew.
right. See, that's what
You
I
don't know
can't
what you're
talk
talking
to y'all.
about.
That's what I can't talk to y'all no more. See, y'all go too far. Y'all really some dummies. Listen to me, bro. When you get to saying stuff like that, I can't take it. My mind just about to blow up. Latin is thousands of years after Paleo-Canaanite languages. Yes, the Paleo-Canaanite languages started the alphabet, but Latin comes down the line, bro. Greek come way down the line. So if you know Latin and Greek and you don't know what the original name of the serpent people are, you lost. You still teaching Middle Eastern knowledge, bro. Spanish and African knowledge. Nachas. Nachas? You ever heard of the Natchez Indians? Nachazin? The serpent people? They lived on the mound when the colonizers got here? You don't even know where these words come from, bro. How you trying to teach people and you don't even know the basics, nigga? Them the serpent people. St. Patrick. Nigga, fuck St. Patrick. St. Patrick just popped up 200 or 300 years ago. Why y'all always trying to teach something that just happened, bro? You ran the snake people out of St. Patrick ain't ran no people out of no America. That man ran some out of Ireland. Y'all are just giving fake information, acting like y'all kicking knowledge, bro. Y'all is really slow. You're not sharp like you think you are, bro. You got some type of brain function that make you think you sharp. You really a dummy. Ain't no dummies teaching my people no more. And you got more on your shit. That's what I mean, y'all dumbass Moors. Come on, bro. All that capping and making up information, go tell that to somebody who don't know history, bro. He ran the snake people out of America. St. Patrick ain't ran nobody out the mainland. That man was on an island somewhere. What they got to do with what I'm talking about? Let me show you something. More. Let me show you something. Before I get out of here, because y'all about slow as a damn a snail going across some salt. Y'all about, I don't know, I know Latin. You sure sound like you in America. Why the fuck you know all that Latin? You don't know nothing else. Right? Now, you don't know nothing else. The serpent people. Here go the serpent people right here. Nachas, serpent, snake. This where you get Natchez from. Natchez Indians, Nachas. This is the base word for them serpent mound building people you've been talking about, but you don't know where the hell they come from. Mississippi River, nigga. Nachas. Now that word is used in Egypt after it left here. It's used in Paleo-Hebrew languages after it left here. You talking about some bullshit. And I supposed to debate one of y'all ass is idiots. I don't want to talk to y'all. You be trying to talk all fast, saying all them fake ass facts and history, talking about paperwork. I don't want to talk about no paperwork from the government, bro. Why would I want to talk about paperwork from the government, bro? Why do I want to talk police shit with polices? Truth now, do not talk to police, bro. Look, get your ass out of my yard or take me to jail. Put your hand behind your back. Let's ride. Get out of my yard and take me to jail. I ain't got no talk, bro. Yeah, just same way on the internet. I ain't got no talk for no police ass agents, bro. Real niggas don't talk to the police. I let you do a little bit of police talking, but you weren't talking about nothing. Sean Paul, what up, bro? We don't talk to police, man. Y'all niggas is the feds, bro. Bro, let me tell y'all something that happened to me when I went to jail. I get in the police car. Bro. This man say, you know, the people downtown don't like what you talking about on the internet. I said, whoa. You know, I had the cuffs on. I was like, whoa, nigga. They don't like what I'm talking about on the internet. Oh man, y'all ass is the police, huh? Y'all sent the police to take me to jail and give me a message on some fines I done paid 2 or 3 times. Y'all motherfucker. See, that's the powers that be. Y'all went in that computer and erase all them tickets I paid 15 years ago. Then y'all come back and pick me up like the ticket still exists. Just so y'all can try to show y'all authority. You hunter-gatherers. I done laminated all them receipts. Y'all come with that shit again, I'm gonna pull out the receipt book. Laminated. Nigga, this shit, get out of my yard before I fire y'all ass up. I'm tired, bro. Then I get on the internet, here come these same talking dudes. Don't know what they talking about, bro. That Morris dude be talking about red bricks. Morris built red bricks in Mississippi. Red bricks come from red clay, nigga. Ain't no red clay in Spain, you hunter-gatherer. Red clay bricks dried in the sun come from Mary. I put my life up against a bag of chips. That is the truth. So you can't teach Moorish people built no buildings in a sip. The keyhole of the doorway, that's ancient, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with no Moors. The Moors just want you to think they built the keyhole buildings. We got keyhole mounds around the world. That ideology was already on the planet before them 8th century people start talking about they built something. Y'all came with the colonizer, bro, and unalived us. Y'all took our people from the East Coast back to Seville, Spain, and sold us on the blocks. You don't think we know that? Y'all rolled over here with Coronado and that other Spanish dude that came to Mexico and rolled with them as an army. Moorish Africans. I got the books. Y'all not finna keep on claiming our names. Y'all not finna start claiming our buildings. Y'all finna quit claiming our knowledge. Y'all finna quit acting like us, bro. Y'all already did what y'all did. Move around for people figure out who y'all really are and hurt y'all, bro. Y'all really supposed to be getting y'all issue. If your bloodline go back to that, what I just said, and I can prove it, really supposed to be on your ass. To be honest with you, see, I think a whole nother way. See, I'm not one of these regular internet dudes who just be trying to debate. I'm trying to trace your bloodline down to the people who killed some of my ancestors and get on your ass for them doing it 300 years ago. See, I'm one of them type of fools. I'm a real fool. See, the shit I think, I don't even talk about it. I don't talk about it, bro, because it's so fucked up. My mind is different. I would trace your bloodline back to Spain and come see your ass and wonder why you got your ass hurt just because your ancestor was some fuck niggas. Roll the coin. That's how I operate. So go play with somebody else, bro. Because I will research you down, get in my car, and come see you, bro. Because this shit got to stop. Now I'm starting to see all of these. Y'all answer this and I'm going to get out the way for the day, y'all. Answer this question for me. Am I the only person that see this, bro? Let me tell y'all what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a community of conscious people all under the same teachings of bullshit. And y'all seeing that? The people who probably be high up, I'm seeing a bunch of alien, a bunch of reptilian, a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of Moorish stuff, a bunch of Muslims. Are y'all seeing the same thing I'm seeing? They just in cahoots. They just doing podcasts together, just lying back and forth, making shit sound like it's all. But people like me or Casey Macon or Rashad Poet or Gaddy, or we can't get on these. I don't want to be on there no way, but we can't get on their platform. Because if we speak a gram of truth on their platform, it hurts what they've been teaching for years. Right? I'm finna start calling these niggas out. Fuck it. Now, some of these old Moorish Muslim ass niggas, I shoot them a message. Let's talk on your show, bro. Let's just talk. They go through my videos. They don't want to talk to me because it goes against they alien teaching ass Sumerian shit. It goes against rubbing the bowl all goddamn day, talking about dolphins and shit. It goes against all this shit that don't really matter. It matter, but it really don't matter. We got to figure the dolphins out after we figure out what happened to our damn ancestors. Then I'll figure out what the dolphins thinking with their big ass head. You get it? I got to worry about my people, then I worry about this other knowledge later. Some of this knowledge is not even worth even learning. Now, I love the dolphins, but I don't love y'all more than my goddamn people. Now, let's get down to the nitty gritty and find out the bloodline and who done this and that and where they come from and who are they connected to today. That's what really matters. Where they buildings at? Where they graves at? What are their original names? What was they speaking? Who hurt them people? Who burnt them people village down? Who burnt their corn down? Let's find out. That's real knowledge to me. Let's find that out. That's what's really hidden. All this old superhero ass teachers, I ain't with that shit no more. Keep that shit over there. Let's find out who the hell we are first. Where was we 5,000 years ago? What were we doing? Were we good people? Were we bad people? Did we build a mound? Did we build the pyramids? What are the name of the tribes? What are the name of the people? What's the chief's name? Why my people do this? Why they live here? Why they city name that? Why they city name Natchez like I just showed y'all? See what I'm saying? Why they lake name Haran? I ain't got to sign no paperwork with no government to get no information, bro. I ain't got to sign up with them. Let me tell you something about the way I look at this shit. Tell you the difference. Why would I sign up with people who killed my ancestors, bro? Why would they have to federally recognize me and they killed my people and I got to go get a federal recognition from the same murderers who killed my people? Do that make any sense? If somebody kill your brother, do you go in there and try to sign a treaty with the nigga? No. Why would I want to go do that? I don't want your paperwork, bro. I don't want your land allotment. I want all our shit. I don't want no piece of nothing to quiet me up. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to get on this internet and teach no government teaching, bro. They are the mortal. They the mortal enemy. Somebody underline my brother, I don't want no peace treaty with you, nigga. I don't want no land allotment with you. I don't want you to give me no land, no paperwork. I don't want to go to court with you. Come on, bro. It's on site. When it's on site, it's on site. At a certain point, they got to be on site. Ain't no agreement to this. You do not negotiate with terrorists, bro. You don't negotiate with no terrorists. Me going in there I'm a shot top. Give me some paperwork and a piece of land, please, sir. I'm a shot top. Please. Give me some more paperwork. I'm not doing it. I'm not finna charge nobody no money to do it. I'm not finna teach it. I'm not finna play with my people's emotions. That is not finna do nothing for us, bro. You think I ain't studied that stuff? You think I don't know what's going on with that stuff? That stuff gonna have you going in a circle, bro, wasting your fucking time. You go up in there with that paperwork, the fuck gonna laugh in your face. They didn't take it to give it back. When you know a robber gave you something back, you got robbed for your $100 and he came right back. Here you go, man. Shit, you say the paperwork. Here go your 100 back. Life don't work like that. You can live in a fantasy world all you want, thinking some paperwork gonna get you saved. You still gonna be in the matrix. Life works the real way. So I ain't into that type of knowledge no more. I'm not into nothing that I can't put no bones, no land, no names, no bloodlines. If I can't find it, I don't want to know it no more. It's a distraction. My people are in the ground with bones. That's what I want to know. Right there. You talking about some green blood from a reptilian alien? I don't give a fuck if he bleed yellow. It's not my culture. Our people didn't teach that. Let the people who hunt together teach that. Let me stay in alignment with my ancestors. Because when I go into these old teachers, it's all about the ancestors. That's all they cared about. What would the ancestors do? Not what would Jesus do. What would the ancestor do, nigga? What would your ancestor do? Not what the entity will do. What your real blood, bones, and flesh ancestors done. What would they do in this situation? They was teaching us that, and we forgot it listening to entities. They taught us to farm. They taught us to be self-sufficient. They taught us math and science to do things that help advance our people. They taught us how to build in royal cubits. They taught us everything we needed to know until it was taken. Jesus didn't teach you that. Simple. Ain't no entity taught you nothing how to survive. But you still say bless, thank you for blessing me. With what? He didn't teach me how to build nothing. He didn't teach me how to grow nothing. Why am I telling you, you the man? What'd you do? My great grandma taught me how to eat, big dog. This how you do this, boy. This how you eat. You ain't gonna never starve like this. That information way more powerful than what you talking about. So now I got to accept that into real life and embrace that, bro. Them people really taught me how to survive. They really sat there and showed you every day how to survive in the world, the way things are in America. You got to show homage to that. You just can't say them people, this motherfucker up here did that. Your people did that. Now, some people better than others. Right? So some people had some, wasn't always right, but somebody was virtue was going back down the line somewhere. somewhere. You just got to find it. It's there. Now, I'm just tired, y'all. I'm gonna say it like that. I'm just tired. Like, I'm tired of misleading. I'm tired of people not really studying, acting like they studying, and people just forcing this information on us and it ain't got no merit to it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people getting in cahoots, teaching the same stuff over and over and over and over and over again. But it don't hit home no more. Rashad Pours, you in the chat? I got a question. Put an answer in the chat. If a person who is studied hear a certain thing, either it's gonna spark you or you're gonna block it, right? Some of this information is so old and non-relevant right now that if I hear it, I just block it. Cause it's not relevant to what I don't feel it no more. Ain't no feeling in the soul. It don't even touch me no more. Cause it's foolishness. Now, some information just sparked me wide open because it's connected to something that we once done, right? That's the difference with me now. Now, at first I was able to entertain all that, but now I can't do it. I hear some foolishness. I don't want to hear that shit. I ain't got time. It's too much real stuff to figure out other than that dolphin shit. Dolphins on the mermaids coming to save her. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. That type of talk right there, I don't want to hear that. You start to realize them are the people who don't have no real information. They are using mythology type story. They are storytellers. They are entertainers. They are, you get it? They don't connect to you. They're talking about shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Y'all feel it just like I do. Y'all feel it. Y'all feel it, bro. I feel it every day now. Like, people are send me a question, and it be one of them type of questions that I done answered 45 times. Everybody in the world know it, and which I still try to give you the answer to it because you might not know it, but at the same time, they are trying to put people are stealing your ethnicity while trying to be funny and trying to ask certain questions and act in a certain way, and they stealing and their ancestors stole all your people's knowledge and stuff like that. And they really be playing on you. They're playing on your top, right? So I don't even play them type of games no more. Then we got to talk about something that is relevant, that can really lead somebody to where they're trying to go. At this point in the knowledge. If we ain't trying to find out the truth of what happened to our people, all the way back down to the names and the places, we really are wasting our time. We just can't wake up and overthrow the government in one day. But we sure can wake up and figure out where we always come from, then go overthrow y'all ass on the back end. You better have your what? Paperwork in order. I don't need no paperwork. Moors, quit talking about paperwork. Damn. What I just always out here just, I got my paperwork. What has the paperwork done for you, Moore? What it do for you? Put your camera on my screen. Show me your land, your mansion, the government that gave you, bro. Show me something. Show me a helicopter, an airplane, a goddamn Lamborghini. Show me something the paperwork got for you, bro. You ready to get on the screen? You better not be in the hood. You better not be in the hood with a raggedy ass Buick. Talking about your paperwork. You better have some elaborate shit. Where you at, Moore? That paperwork better have you living, you better be in your pool eating grapes right now. If you ain't, you better be in a castle with a moat, nigga. Because if you ain't, that paperwork ain't got nothing for you. Because that's what y'all look up to, right? Y'all look up to the money. Y'all want the money. Y'all acting like y'all smart and y'all want all the money and y'all slick ass niggas. Roll the coin. I'm cool with that. You could be slick and want the money. That's your life, not mine. But show me the money. If that's what you want, more, because that's all y'all want. That's all y'all want. Y'all don't care about no virtue. You just want the beings in the house. Where is it? More 82. Hop in the box. Show us the money that your paperwork got you. That's what I thought. That Moore is eating ramen noodles and bologna right now at a YT man's job with a fez on his goddamn. I'm kicking the knowledge, but I'm working for Mr. Peter right here. Mr. Peter pay my bills. You know, Mr. Peter, I love Mr. Peter, the YT manager. I just ate some noodles for lunch, but you know, I'm a big Moore. Show me the Moorish paperwork money. Big baller. That's what I thought. You somewhere smoking Reggie, eating noodles, bro. Drinking Fagos. Calm down. The paperwork ain't do too much. I just be making y'all laugh. I'm just talking shit. But I'm for real though. Where is the money, Moore? Nigga got a Cola Fago, a 50-cent bag of chips, talking about some St. Patrick ran the snakes out of America. Get your ass off my life. These are people who represent the Moors. I know it got to be something smarter than him. Got to be. Where the real Moors at? He must be one of them fake ones. Where the big money Moors? Because all y'all talk about is paperwork and land and money and government shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. What documents are you identifying within notice of proclamation? See what I'm saying? What documents are you implying? Where your documents at? Don't worry about my documents. Where are your documents that change your life? More L82. Where is it? This is what you teaching. You practice what you preach, right? You practice what you preach. Show me what you preached that became something of value. More. Nothing. That's what I thought. Love y'all, I'm in love with you. It's on public record. Did you use it to come up, More? No, it don't work. It do not work. Stop doing that, bro. That stuff don't work. I saw a Moore go to court. I saw a Moore go to court one time years ago. I knew a Moorish guy from the neighborhood. He went to court with that paperwork talking about he not under the laws of Mississippi. They gave that boy damn near 60 years. And it ain't funny, but it's funny. Because you went in there playing with them people. You better get you a lawyer. You going in their courtroom, you on their plane, you on their turf, nigga. You in there talking about something. Yeah, you know, these laws, they don't go to me. You know, I'm immune to all law. Here you go, judge. Trying to get a judge paper like here you go. Judge say, 80 mandatory year. Get your ass out of here. We took over the Spanish Moors in 1492, nigga. You think we gonna still letting y'all do some shit like that? But we took y'all over in 1490. We took y'all over, but we took this country. That's just use common sense. Y'all took them folks over before y'all even came over here. What kind of pull do you have in a courtroom? None. You go outside without their tag and that insurance, talking about you got a Morris tag, them folks gonna take your car and put your ass in jail. Y'all living in these people's houses, talking about you got the paperwork to these people's houses, them folks taking y'all ass straight to jail. Every time. Y'all don't show that part. Y'all show y'all trying to kick knowledge, but you don't show when they put the cuffs on your ass. Show that part too. That your paperwork was threw in the garbage and you was cuffed and took to jail like everybody else. Show that part. Don't show you arguing with the police. Show the police beating your ass. You ain't gonna show that part of the video, is it? Roll the coin. We not going that route, bro. We don't want no sympathy from them people. We gonna have to get it like they got it from us. And you know how that happened. We know the truth now. Y'all have a safe day, man. Roll the coin.